So I started my law firm and my business in 2001, and I've been doing this now for 19 years in my own business. And what I've realized over the past 19 years, that there's two views in looking at any business, regardless if it's a law firm or any type of business. Now I want to encourage entrepreneurs and business people and anyone has a small business. The interesting thing that I think that people don't know is that 99.9% of all businesses are small businesses, which is 500 employees or less, which is also my law firm. And there's two main components. You have a macro view, have a micro view. So when you open up, you obviously have a micro view, but at the same time you could have a macro view. But what's really important is over time, from year 1 to 2, 3, 4, the 5-year mark, the 10-year mark, and now next year will be our 20-year mark, of how those things evolve in each sector, from looking at a business from a micro view and also from looking at a business from a macro view. So I'm just going to talk about my business. So from a macro view, that's where you have a long approach, and that's where over time, that is where I have evolved. And as we sit here today, I'm kind of the person at the law firm, or I am the person who has the macro view, which is the long-term view, which is the vision of the firm and the future of the firm and the growth of the firm. And when you're looking at macro views, you have to look at like key components. So the whole time in the last 19 years, the type of 3 components that I looked at were always revenue, obviously. Is there growth year to year? Is there a number of clients? Is that growing year to year? And is the infrastructure growing year to year? And they kind of go all together, because if you get more clients, you need more attorneys, you need more staff, and if you have more attorneys and more staff, then you get more revenue. And you just kind of build on it, and that's the macro view of kind of how this firm has evolved. And then the question is, how do we continue to evolve from a macro view? Now your micro view, which is important to a company too, is your day-to-day, how you streamline your processes. Now those are very important also, because you want to be the very best at streamlining your process. As we sit here today, even though I'm instrumental in those things and I attend those meetings, I've hired enough people, and the company's large enough now where I have delegated that authority to make sure that that process is in place from a day-to-day, a week-to-week, a month-to-month, with metrics, with analysis, to make sure that we are maximizing those things that make us the most efficient and streamlining those things, which then work with the macro view of continuing to grow, to get larger, to hire more attorneys, to get more clients, hopefully, and to increase sales and growth and revenue. What I am hopeful that this video does, that it will remind you, and all these entrepreneurs that are out there, all these business people are out there who are in that day-to-day, who are in that micro, who are in that grind. I want you to go back to the first day, to your entrepreneurial spirit that dwells inside of you. And in the beginning, you had this vision and this idea and this growth for this company. And I want you to remember that still lives inside of you, and that's what you need to take and to bring to work every day. I want you to analyze and self-analyze where your business is today, where it was, where it is, and how you can take it to the next level.